President Biden said he is done negotiating with Senator Capitol on infrastructure and the next stimulus package. I have a positive update for the kids, stimulus checks and an announced timeline. Also, Bernie Sanders says, let's stop endlessly negotiating with Republicans and use the power we've sought for the last 10 years to do something bold. He wants a $2,000 stimulus check and lots of other stimulus programs to go into this next big spending bill. Hello and welcome to today's June 9th Daily News Report, as well as ongoing stimulus check package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now, so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the economy, money and investing. Alright. Remember there are people using my face, but trying to get you to text them about money. Investing in taxes, don't fall for these scammers. It's not me also. Casey and I are giving away over $2,000 in prizes and cash. And I want to make sure that you know about that. Thanks to awesome sponsors. We'll be able to give away over $4,000 this month. This particular giveaway ends on June 15th. So make sure to go sign up. I'd also like to thank today's video sponsor Hoover Vacuum, and I'll tell you more about their amazing product and company a little bit later. Alright now, President Biden announced last night that he is done negotiating with Senator Shelley Capitol. He expressed his gratitude for her good faith efforts, but also his frustration, with Republicans and the amount of money that they were looking to spend. According to White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, President Biden said Biden offered his gratitude to her for her efforts and good faith conversations, but expressed his disappointment while he was willing to reduce his plan by more than $1 trillion. The Republican group had increased their new proposed investment by only $150 billion. Capito shared with reporters, while I appreciate Biden's willingness to devote so much time and effort to these negotiations, he ultimately chose not to accept this very robust and targeted infrastructure package and instead, end our discussions. So does this mean Democrats are ready to move full speed ahead with a budget reconciliation vote on a massive $4 trillion spending bill with stimulus checks, free community college, free daycare and billions of dollars in infrastructure upgrades? No, it does not. Instead of telling Democrats to move forward, President Biden is now planning to meet with a group of Republicans to start negotiations all over again. Some see this as good news, others see this as bad news. I have a lot more to share with you about stimulus, President Biden's plans and the kids' stimulus checks. After I tell you about today's video sponsor, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Hoover Vacuums. Hoover's new Smart Wash pet carpet cleaner is amazing with 3 kids, 2 guinea pigs, and a big dog. Things can get pretty messy. Around the Gardner house just recently, our dog Molly had an accident in the house instead of driving all over town, looking for a carpet cleaning machine, or calling a professional team to come out for such a small area. I just pulled out our carpet cleaner and used my Hoover to clean up. Yes. I knew my Hoover would be able to clean up the mess, but once I finished cleaning it up and realized it had actually done a fantastic job, I started telling my wife and my sister about how good of a job this machine had actually done. In fact, I was bragging about it to a neighbor and she was so impressed. She said, "Hey, could you come over and try to get out an old pea stain in our basement?" Not only did it remove the stain, but it also removed the smell too. The Smart Wash cleaner is easy to use on couches or chairs or even your stairs. It has 2 spinning brushes, incredible suction, and it's lightweight. So make sure to check out Hoover's Smart Wash pet carpet cleaner and use code Stephen G to get an extra 10% off the already amazing price. To make it easy, I'm going to leave a link below. While some appreciate presents and Biden's attempt at working in a bipartisan manner with the next spending bill and the next stimulus package, the American Families Plan, others are becoming increasingly more frustrated with the president. Democrats have waited 10 years to fully control the U.S. government. With control of the presidency, the House and the Senate, according to Senator Bernie Sanders, winning elections has consequences, but now it is time to reform the country, get money to the people, green jobs, and revamp how we take care of our aging and poor populations. Negotiation with President Biden and the new group will start as soon as he is back from having tea with the Queen of England. While the IRS portal for kids' stimulus checks still hasn't been made public, the IRS will be sending parents with kids a letter to let them know if they qualify for the $250 a month or the $300 a month kids' stimulus checks that are set to start in July of this year. The IRS will be using the 2020 tax returns. When making this determination, it's not clear whether non-filers will need to file a return to get these benefits or not. I'll continue to research this for my community, but I'm leaning towards not having to do that simply because they already have your information in the system. Now, if you have a new baby, once that portal comes out, you will need to let them know because as of right now, the IRS does not know that you have a new child. The amount parents will get depends on their income. There will be an income phase out. So the IRS will send a second letter out, giving you an estimate of how much money you can expect to receive. More you make, the less you'll get from the government, which only makes sense. Now the cutoff is $75,000 for single filers, $112,504 head of household, and $150,000 for married joint filing couples. If you make under these income brackets, you will get the full check amount. If you make over that, then this letter will let you know what percentage of the $250 or $300 you can expect to receive. The payments will be released either on the 13th or the 15th of the month, depending on each month. And the IRS has said that they will send that out either direct deposit or as a paper check. If they do not have your most up-to-date banking information, then you should just expect a paper check according to the IRS. By the way, I want to just say, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it. And I love bringing you guys to the news. Alright. As far as helping people without children, Bernie Sanders wants to see Democrats push through a massive spending bill right now that would be paid for by raising taxes on those earning over $400,000 a year. And on us businesses, Sanders wants to see a $2,000 stimulus check. Tons of other free programs built into the next package, and wants to see a major revamping of Medicare and Medicaid for all. He said, "We cannot continue on endlessly negotiating with Republicans, particularly when they are completely unserious about anything significant. If Democrats want to retain control of the House and the Senate, it's time to do something bold for the American people." However, some worry, that Senator Sanders, is also at the same time calling for the repeal of the Trump tax cuts, which means those, that make $100,000 or less would have their tax bill increase. So on the one hand, they can keep their promise of not raising taxes, but by removing those tax cuts, on average, American families would receive $6,500 less per year. Or roughly just over $500 a month of less money. So it is raising taxes. I don't care how politicians try to spin that if you're getting less money, because more is going to tax, how could you call that anything other than raising taxes? So I wish they would just call it out for what it really is. Now there's two major hurdles that we're facing right now as Democrats continue to push back the timeline and Republicans continue to show up with bills smaller than what Democrats want to pay. And that is, how much to spend on the next infrastructure and stimulus package and how to pay for it. This is the two big things that the parties are bumping up against with each other. Now yesterday on Capitol Hill IRS, the IRS commissioner kept calling stimulus checks steamies. Well, Mr. IRS, we would all like more steamies, so get on it, my friend. No, but he did testify to the Capitol yesterday that steamies have been very good for the country and very good for communities. So although he didn't come out and call for more stimulus checks, he did brag about how helpful these steamies have been for the American people. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Before you go, make sure to check out that giveaway to be one of the winners of an amazing hat or the $300 in cash. Also go check out Hoover. They are such a great company, and they've already got such a great price, and make sure to use my discount code so that you can save even more money. Now, before you go, I just wish to remind you that you are amazing. I really appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.